In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I paint shingles and how it actually turns out pretty dang good. So here is my old shed, and the shingles needed to be replaced. They're all faded and they're nasty, and this shed is on its last life, and I figured instead of changing all the shingles, I was just going to paint them. So here is the before of what it looks like without the paint, and then here is the after. So I just put a coat on these. It looks a tiny bit spotty, but again, you can just do a couple more coats. Let's stand back a little bit. Gotta love the pool right here, right guys? So that's what it looks like. I'm also putting on some new siding of it. So it looks pretty dang good. I'm pretty happy with it. So step number one, what you need to do is find some paint that you like. I actually, ironically, am using truck bed coating. And this stuff is plastic, like a plastic coating. I find it works really well, and it really kind of holds up to this stuff. This stuff has a crazy adhesion, and it sticks to close to anything. I love this stuff. I'm really close to actually even painting the timbers here on the house of how I mean, this stuff just looks amazing. And anyways, this is the paint I use. I'll put a link in the description down below. You can buy it on Amazon, but let's get started on what I do here. All right, so step number two, what I do is get all the prep work ready. You gotta shake this can really well, and then you gotta take off the top. And again, this stuff is about $10 to $15 a can, so it's not cheap, but I've actually used like other types of paints on shingles, and nothing sticks really as good as this stuff. I've done this on multiple sheds. I probably wouldn't advise doing it on a house, unless it's a smaller house. What I would do is get like the gallon jugs of bed liner and just roller it on. So what you want to do is get some gloves on. All right, so then now we're going to shake this. We're going to go to the back of the shed over here. All right, so this is kind of a weird angle here. What you want to do is make sure to clean the surface. I already pressure washed this a couple days ago and let it completely dry out. What you can do is also run a brush by it. But all you do is shake up your can. I'm gonna make sure I get my index finger really nice and clean here. All right, and you wanna use gloves with this stuff because it is super sticky and it will stick to your skin. And then you kind of just start spraying. So this stuff sprays differently right when you open the can than it does at the end of it. And what you wanna do is just kind of lay thick coats, get really close to it, because you don't really have to worry about runs. And then just start covering all the asphalt shingles. Try to get full coverage here. Give you a better view of what it looks like here. And again, painting shingles is a great alternative to actually replacing them. Because, I don't know, I'm kind of convinced that the shingle space is a complete scam. It's kind of stupid here too in the cities. You can't, there's certain laws or restrictions on using steel roofing. So like, we're kind of stuck using shingles. Here we are doing more coverage. These cans are kind of expensive, so I like to try to get pretty dang close while you're spraying this stuff. Get nice thick coverage. Then for the next step, what you want to do is just get up higher on your ladder here, or if you're walking on your roof, just be careful. Just keep continuously spraying here. And again, this Rhino Liner or Bed Armor Duplicolor I've found is the best brand, the Duplicolor. I've tried other brands from Menards and they just doesn't work as good. This stuff is just crazy. Like, the adhesion is great. I spray it on my cars. It's a great rust preventative as well. All right, so as you can see here, here is the complete difference. The old shingles and now the painted, aka new shingles. It works great. Next, we're gonna move up to this next tier. All right. I'm sort of surprised that there's not more like manufacturers coming out with products that you can paint shingles with, because it's kind of a rip-off to like pay just thousands upon thousands of dollars to have your roof re-shingled. I mean, coatings have come a long way, and I feel like the technology's there, especially with like all the rubberized coating now. I feel like they're just holding back. And then the next step, what you want to do as it dries is you kind of want to look back and mist some of your light spots, and then just kind of give them a light second coat, because you will have some of those light spots. Try to get it as close as you can when shooting this stuff. At the tail end of your can, as it kind of runs out, it's going to start getting kind of clumpy, which kind of sucks, but we don't want to waste any of this stuff because it's pretty expensive at around $10 to $15 a can. I think I'm gonna have to get another can for up there. Probably gonna need another or a taller ladder too. See how I'm kind of looking at these light spots? You can kind of see them. Okay, I'm gonna have to grab some more of this stuff from the store. I get it at Fleet Farm, or else you can buy it on Amazon.com. I think it is around 16 bucks a can on Amazon. The price does change. It is my affiliate link, so I will earn a small commission, but you're just kind of helping support the channel here. So again, let's take another look over here at the other side. The house is kind of a mess around here. We just bought this place to reno. So there it is, guys. And again, you can kind of see some of the lighter coats, the lighter spots. Just come back, just fill in some of these lighter spots. There's some lighter spots there. You can kind of see it gets clumpy at the tail end. So yes, guys, you can paint your shingles. It is totally doable. I highly advise, there are paints on the market, but I find that bed armor works the best. If you're doing a big roof, what I advise you to do is get a gallon, mix it up real good, and roller it. The spray works for smaller stuff like sheds, or if you have like a smaller house with less square footage. Again, the link will be in the description. Can you paint your shingles? The answer is yes. And you'll get years and years added to their lifespan. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And before you go, check out this next video right here. Guys, the video's on the screen right here.